It's Maths O'Clock with Mr. Hlajwayo. Welcome to another video. Greetings everyone. So today we are going to be examining some of the past papers. I've extracted some of this question in our past paper, but it is attached in our video. Right. So now let's look at this question. They say in the diagram, ADE is a triangle having BC and ED parallel, and also AE and GF, which means they are saying now they're having BC and ED parallel, these two lines being parallel to each other, and also they are having what this GF or FG parallel to AE. And what also we are given that your AB is in proportion with BE, and your AB is 1. The ratio of AB is 1:3 versus BE, right? So which means now I usually say you need to abbreviate your ratios. You can either use X or your Y, because the ratios do not necessarily give you the actual value or the distance of that particular side. However, it just gives you in terms of the relative distance. For example, here it simply means now that it means your BE is 3 times bigger than your AB. That what it actually means. So but now, since that we are already having our X given here as your CG, your value of your X, so I've used my Y, my value of Y, to actually abbreviate it. So now let's look at some of the key information that we were given. You are given that your AC is 3 units. AC is 3 units. Your EF is your EF is equals to 6 units. Your FD is 3 units, and also your CG is X units. Now the first question, they say calculate what is going to be your value of your CD giving reasons. So now, in order for us to calculate in terms of what is going to be our value of our CD, look, we are going to say now, firstly, isn't it that you can say, if you look at your value of your AC, you already know what is your AC, right? So you can find the ratio of CD. So you can say actually your AC over your CD. Your CD is going to be equals to what? It is going to be equals to your AB. Your AB over your what? Your BE. And what is going to be the reason? Your reason is going to be because this is proportionality theorem. Why are we saying this? This is because of proportionality theorem, because we are given that your BC is parallel to your ED. Your ED. So that's why we are concluding on that. And therefore, which means you're going to say, what is our AC? Our AC, we are given that it is 3 units. Your CD is the unknown that we are calculating. And what is your AP? Your AP, you abbreviated it as Y, and your BE, it's what? It's 3Y. And automatically you are dividing Y with Y. So which means you are going to have what? Your 3 over CD, which is going to be equals to 1 over 3. Now you're going to cross multiply, and then you're going to find out that actually your value of your CD is going to be equals to 9 units. 9 units. And as soon as you find in terms of what is going to be your value of your CD is 9 units. So you come back again into your diagram, and then you substitute the value that you got, so that it can also assist you in the next questions that follows. Right. So now let's look at our second question. Number 2 requires us to calculate your value of your X. Now, how can you calculate your value of your X? You can attempt this using many ways, but look, already you know what is your CD, right? So which means one other thing that you can do, you can calculate what is your DG, and then after that you can then say, remember that your CD subtract your DG or your GD can give you your X, and then you find out what is your value of your X, right? So let's approach it in that manner. Look, so this is going to be this way. You are going to say, now from here, you're going to say, look, my DG over or in proportion with our DA. Remember that you already know what is your value of your DC and what is your value of your CA, so you can also know what is your DA automatically. Now you can also say it is in proportion with your DF, which you already given what is the ratio there or the value over your DE. And your reason again here, this is going to be because of proportionality theorem. Why proportionality theorem? Because your FG is parallel to what? To your EA. So this is going to be your reason. Now you're going to say, look, what is going to be there for your DG? So your DG over your DA. Your DA is going to be this 9 plus this 3, which means it's going to give you 12 units, is equals to your DF. What is your DF? Your DF, you were given that this is 3 units over what is your DE. Your DE is 3 plus 6. It's 3 plus 6, which is going to give us what? 9 units. So therefore, which means actually your DG is going to be equals to 3 over 9 multiplied by 12. So which means your value of your DG, you are going to get that this is going to be actually your 4 units. This is going to be equals to your 4 units. Your DG is going to be equals to your 4 units. However, you are not required to calculate your DG. You are required to calculate your value of your X. And can you see that your X is found between C, G, or GC? Look, you can say, look, your GC, isn't it that if you want to find your GC or your CG, you can say this can be CD, this longer side, subtract your DG, right? Because if you have this long side and you have this long side, you can get your X, which means your X is actually going to be equals to your 9 subtract your 4, which means your X is actually going to be equals to 5 units. Your value of your X is going to be equals to 5 units because of this approach. So you've found out in terms of what is going to be your value of your X. So now let's look at our number 3 in terms of what are we required to do number 3. So number 3 requires us now to calculate our distance of BC. So now how can we go about proving or calculating our distance BC? So look, so one of the first thing that you are going to do, we are going to say now we can start by examining triangle ABC and also triangle AED and prove similarity of those two triangles. That's the first thing that we can do, right? So we can say, all right, in triangle ABC and triangle AED and triangle AED. So now what is it that you're going to do? We are going to say, isn't it that your angle A here, can you see that your angle A is going to be common in both of this triangle? Because if you look at ABC, you have your angle A. Similarly, in AED, you have your angle A. So you can say now, actually, your angle A is indeed going to be equals to your angle A. Why it is, what is going to be the reason there? Your reason, it is going to be your angle A is common, because angle A is common in both of these triangles. Now the next thing that you can then do, you can say, all right, now isn't it that your angle ABC, this angle here is going to be equals to your angle E, because of these two sides, or because of those two triangles that are parallel to each other. So you can say your ABC is going to be equals to your angle E. And what is going to be your reason there? It is going to be those angles are corresponding angles. Why are they corresponding? Because your BC is parallel to your ED. So that's going to be your reason. Similarly, your angle BCA or your ACP, this angle here, your angle ACP, is going to be equal to your angle D. Because even here you can see that actually these two angles are what? They are corresponding angles. These angles are corresponding because still BC is parallel to your ED. So therefore you can then conclude that your triangle ABC is going to be similar to your triangle AED. And your reason behind that, you're going to say this is because of angle, because you have proven all the three angles to be equal. Now that you have proven that your these two triangles are what are similar, now you can use proportionality. You can say, all right, you can then now equate your BC. You can take your BC. You can say, isn't it that your BC over your AP, or rather over your, which side can we take here? You can take your side ED. Let's say your BC over your ED, because you are looking for that. You can say BC over your side ED. The side ED is going to be equals to, it is going to be equals to your AC. Your AC over, what is going to be your AC? Your AC over your AD. So you have taken your side BC, this BC over your ED, which is going to be equals to your AC over your AD. Now this is because of of your similarity, so you can also conclude on this. And then after this, now you are required to calculate your BC. So your BC therefore over what is your ED? Your ED, you are given that you are having 3 and 6. So actually your ED, therefore it is going to be 9 units, which is equals to, what is your AC? Your AC, you are given that it's 3 over what is your AD? Your AD, you are given that it is 3 plus 9, which is going to be 12. So which means now your BC, when you cross multiply, your BC is going to give you 2 and a quarter units. This is going to be your length BC. Let's examine this last question. So your last question requires you to calculate your area of ABC divided by the area of GFD. So basically you are looking at ABC and what? GFD. So what is it that you're going to do? You're going to say, look, your area of triangle ABC is going to be equals to what? It is going to be equals to your AC multiplied by your BC sine of ACB. So basically it's going to be this side and this side, including this interior angle, which is your angle C. Now this is going to give us what? This is going to give us, remember, and your area here, it must be half. I forgot this half, so it must be half. So you are going to say now this is going to be divided by your area of triangle. Remember the other one is GFD. So and your GFD is also going to be equals to what? It is going to be half of what? Now this side we are going to use your side. You are going to use this side. You are going to use side GD, and after GD you are going to use FD and this interior angle, or this included angle, which is your angle D. So which means you are going to say this is going to be half of GD multiplied by what? Multiplied by FD sine of D, sine of angle D. Now this is going to be the area of this triangle. Now but therefore now you're going to come back and substitute. This is going to be 1 over 2 into what is our AC. Our AC, it is given by 3 units, and our BC, it is given by 2.25, right? Multiply by your sine of ACB, your sine of ACB, divide. This is going to be divided by still half of now. What was our side GT? Our side GT we calculated earlier and we got that it was 4, and your side FD, it is 3 units. It is 3 units as it is given here, that it's 3 units multiplied by sine of angle D. But now, what do we know? Remember that we actually have proven that we are having corresponding angles, which means now we can write this as sine D. Remember, we have proven that actually your angle ACB was equals to angle D because of corresponding angles. These angles were corresponding. Why were these angles corresponding? Because your BC is parallel to your what? To your ED. So therefore, what is it that now we can do? We can now actually conclude, or we can still express our ACD as your sine D, or rather, which means this and these are going to be the same thing. So which means here you can still express this as what? This is going to be 1/2 into 3 multiplied by 2.25 sine what? Sine of D. Divide by what? Divide by 1/2 into 4 multiplied by 3 and sine of D, because these two angles are the same, right? These two angles are the same. So therefore you are going to now do the calculations. So now when we multiply this, so you are going to have if you now remember, these and these are going to cancel, the half and half are going to cancel, the 3 and 3 are going to cancel. So actually you are going to have 2.25 divided by 4, which is actually going to give us 9/16. So the entire calculations here are going to give us 9/16. So which means actually the area of triangle ABC divided by area of GFD, they are going to give us 9/16. So that is as far as our number 4 is concerned.